Now it's official. He's my heart, he's my apartment.
So tell me something. When I get done with a hard day at the office, will you be standing there with my slippers and a tall shirt?
Oh, geez, I kind of thought it'd be you waiting for me with my slippers and a tall shirt.
Oh, did you? I'm a very happy man.
It's gonna be a lot of adjusting now, you know. Like, who gets to take the first shower in the morning?
We'll use it together. Save time and water.
Not necessarily. I like my showers long and hot.
Maybe I should go back and knock.
What are you doing here, Zach?
Well, I've been assigned to the clinic 2 days a week. Now we're going to be able to work together, just like old times.
If they'd had those when I was your age, I'd have done a lot better than that. Darling, have you seen the baby bag? I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, it's by the front door. You put it there last night. It's all packed and ready to go.
Oh, my God, I did.
Oh, memory's the first thing to go.
Yeah.
Want some juice?
No, it's okay. You're busy there.
No, I'm just making a few notes on my story. Here, here's your...
Well, okay, but, you should concentrate on that. It's your first day at a new job there.
Yeah, well, yours too.
There's no reason for both of us to go crazy.
Yeah.
This boy's going to spend the day at his grandma's house. What do you think of that, pal?
Yeah, well, you know, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. Oh,
Sorry.
I think it's really great that your mother's taking care of him, but do you think we should hire a nanny?
A stranger take care of Mama Castillo's grandchild? I wouldn't want to be around her when you told her about that.
You know, maybe you're right. My mother would love to take care of him, but spending that much time with him would probably drive her crazy.
How do you think it for us?
Exactly. So we'll save Mama Sophia for special occasions.
Okay.
I'll make a quick down the hatch and be out of here. Oh, hell.
What? Oh,
Excuse my French.
here. How are we going to manage when we have more kids?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to get up earlier.
Okay.
I should change this jacket. Will you hold it for a second?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Come back.
Just a second.
Oh. Yeah. Your daddy and I, we're going to get better at this. Do you have doubts?
You feeling any better there, Sonny, honey?
No, get away from me. The only body I want near me now is the dentist.
Poor thing. You don't want to go to a dentist. That's a terrible idea. I mean, you think this is bad? It's nothing compared to what a dentist will do to you. He'll put a drill inside your skull and start...
Stop.
And then he's got little things that suck everything out of your mouth.
Yeah, but they got that happy gas makes you smile through the whole thing.
Yeah, but, Sonny, if you go to a dentist, someone might recognize you, and that would ruin everything.
If I die from this thing, it won't matter a fat damn who sees me.
But you're not gonna die. Hey, I can fix that up. I'll take care of you. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I'll be right back.
Gina! Where's my robe? Gina, what?
Here's we're wearing each other's clothes. I should have known. You know, you have some nerve.
Your sister Gina's the one who told me to put it on.
Well, I'm telling you to take it on.
You want me to take this rag off?
You heard me.
All right, buddy boy. You asked for it.
Put that on. What, you're an exhibitionist?
Make up your mind.
Go to another room. Put some clothes on. Show off.
All right. My teeth killing me. Why don't you just get lost?
You don't tell me to get lost. This is my home. This is my castle. Nobody tells me to get lost in my castle.
All right, then why don't you go put your head up?
You know, you think you can come in here and give orders? You can't do that. You wear my robe, next thing will be my woman.
You got a woman? Boy, she must be some kind of a ding-dong. Even your own sister thinks you're lower than a turtle's butt.
What?
Turtle's butt.
You think you can see her little fat
No, you are on your way out, my friend. You're on your way out.
It's time for you to let that stuff go and hit the road?
Oh, yeah, I think I'm stalling.
Are you nervous?
I'm terrified. I'm looking forward to it. You know, anticipation and terror are two wonderful companions.
Yeah, I know. Well, look at me. I'm, losing the baby bag and drooling all over myself. I guess I can't wait to get started myself.
Yeah, well, I keep telling myself, face it. All you're walking into is a new boss and a whole room full of experienced reporters. You just have to make them see that Mr. Montgomery had real good reason for hiring me based on one story.
It was a great story. It's insightful, compelling, and compassionate. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You know, I mean, those people be jumping all over themselves trying to work with you, and within a couple of weeks, you mark my words.
How about you?
Well, Kane is collecting background information on the other members of Stick's faction. I need to be able to figure out who's most likely to take over, so I'll know who I'm dealing with and hopefully how to go about it.
That sounds more complicated.
Well, Stick was the kind of guy, apparently, that you could deal with if you were cool, but nobody knows what the game's going to be like now.
Sounds like a potentially dangerous situation. I feel like I'm sending you out to a war.
Well, you know, that may not be stretching it, but hard to say.
Well, I think now is the time for me to tell you that I think you're the best. And you're going to be brilliant. And there's another side of me that wants to also tell you that I wish you would continue to keep spying on other people's husbands because it's a lot safer.
Yeah, well, just like running a restaurant is a lot safer than what you're going to be doing. I don't suppose there's any chance of you going back to that.
Yeah.
Well, you have to clean it up. We go through this every time. You have to clean it up. I'm not going to put you in public like this. Problem is, you can't really make much of a difference in the world if you're not willing to put yourself on the line.
Right. And I'm not going to lecture you anymore. I just want you to be careful, right? Come see me.
Mama, it's a family kiss. Yeah, I'll be careful. You too, all right?
You bet.
Let's get
Say
this
bye-bye.
road on the show, pal. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We're gone. Huh.
You know any better than to ask a nightclub proprietor to meet you at 9 o'clock in the morning?
Sorry, I forgot you're a night person.
Want some breakfast?
No, thanks. So what's up?
Oh, what's up? No frills, huh? I was going to give you the full treatment. Did I give any prospective associate? I have a business proposition to make.
Well, why don't you talk straight, all right? It's too early for me.
Don't touch that. That's my breakfast. Straight. Okay, you got straight. I want you to sell your interest in the lair. I want you to come work for me here. Country Club.
Well, thank you very much, but I think that would be a step backwards for me, Dad.
I'm not hiring you because you need me. I need you. Yeah, I mean, you've done some very good work, and I'm very proud of that. Just trying to hire a good man, that's all.
Thank you. Very flattering, but,
Very welcome.
at the same time, I think I'm very happy where I am. I'm not ready to move on.
Well, maybe you should. I mean, the Lair is a secondary club with limited potential. On the other hand, the country club has unlimited possibilities. And the fact that your partner is TJ could hurt you very much.
Well, there you go. I should have figured that out right away. You want TJ out of Kelly's life, so you want me out of the lair.
No, Kelly wants TJ out of her life.
Well, let her take care of that herself. She's a big girl.
I told her I'd help her. Among my faults does not include one that turns my back on my children when they need me.
Well, maybe I ought to try that once.
I don't understand. You're asking me not to help your sister? Is that what you're telling me to do?
Dad, I think it would be very loving of you just to let her try and solve her own problems by herself. I mean, if she wants to get rid of TJ that bad, then let her do it herself.
Well, you're going to be a tremendous help around here, Zach.
Well, my timing's perfect. We're going to be able to do some of that grassroots community work we always talked about doing.
Yeah, well, excuse me. I have to go check on a patient.
Are you really glad to have me here?
Yeah, Zach, of course I am, but I just can't help feeling that this was my father's idea.
Well, as a matter of fact, it came from my own fevered brain. I thought, how can I act on some of my altruistic impulses and look after you at the same time? And this is a dangerous neighborhood for a woman to be coming and going at all hours.
Yeah, well, the women who live here do it all the time,
Now,
Zach.
don't deliberately misunderstand me. You know I've always been protective of
Look,
you.
Zach, I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you want to help, but I can take care of myself, okay? And if not, Scott's here.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Zach, don't.
Now, I have always told you what's on my mind, and I don't plan to stop now unless you tell me to shut up.
Shut up, Zach.
I have seen the man in action, and he is a real hothead. He has no...
Scott is a fine doctor, Zach. Now, come on, you said you'd stop.
I'm sure he is. But he has no control over his emotions, and that's going to get the people around him in trouble, particularly you.
Zach, look, I repeat. I can take care of myself, okay? I really appreciate your concern, but right now what I'd appreciate more than anything is dropping this subject.
Enough said. I mean, the bottom line is I just want to stay in touch, and, well, you're the only real friend I have around here.
That'll change, Zach.
Well, I just don't want our friendship.
Zach, we have a pregnant woman in ER who desperately needs your help. You did come here to work, right?
I'm on my way.
Good. Just when you think he's moved out, he moves back in.
You listen to me, you little twerp. In case you haven't noticed, you're not the one giving orders around here. Gina is, and Gina says I'm staying.
You hillbilly creep! I am the one that wears the pants in this family.
Yeah, well, you're losing your skirt again, darling.
Listen, you know something? I tell the woman what to do, the woman does it. I say dump you, the woman be dumping you.
How'd you like to say howdy to your gallbladder in person? How'd you like to be strung up till your eyes pop out of your ugly face and I fry them up and have them with hush puppies?
How would you like to floss with piano wire? Oh. How would you like a cold knitting needle in your dentine sort of swirled around? You ever seen Marathon Man?
Make him quit.
Oh, you. Why are you messing with our little pot of gold over there?
I don't, that phony redneck, I don't want him here giving me orders. I want him back at the toe where he belongs.
No.
What do you mean? No, oh, fine. Then I'll take him to CC and get the $1 million.
Oh, no, you won't.
Says who?
Says me. Because what we're going to do is we're going to teach him how to be Meyson. Then we're going to plant him in the Catwell family. And then he's going to be like a little puppet on a string. We pull the string, and we just go in there and we collect our share of their fortune.
Terrific. What happens when the puppet decides to cut the strings once he's home?
He's not going to do that because he thinks it's imposter. He's not going to double-cross us because he thinks it will expose him, Keith. So spend your time trying to teach him how to walk and talk and act like Meyson instead of torturing the man.
If I were Henry Higgins, I would teach you one rule. When somebody offers you $1 million, you take it.
Why settle for $1 million? Why? When we can have a whole fortune, why some measly million? I mean, where is your ambition, Keith? Where is your vision? Where is your pants? You know, you should take this off. It looks awfully silly. That toga doesn't look good. You all.
Well, you liked it enough when we played Rome Burning while we fiddled.
Hey, I have got to see a dentist.
Look, Sonny, that's really a terrible idea. I've got a plan here.
What do you think you're doing?
Well, you see, I'm going to fill that little hole of yours myself. I'll just
You come one
this up
step closer to me with that, and I'm going to wrap your legs around your head and tie them in a knot. Do you hear? I want to see a bona fide dentist.
Remember, you're the best. Love, Chris.
Capwell, Brent Livingston, who's the director?
So nice to meet you. Actually, it's Castillo now.
Castillo, right?
Oh, bless you. This is from my husband.
Dump them. I'm allergic to flowers.
I'll get rid of them.
Mr. Montgomery called. Said he'd seen some tape of yours.
Yes. Actually, he saw a tape that I did on homeless children.
He asked me to find a slot for you here. Doesn't your father own a TV station?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really? I thought I read that somewhere. Oh, well, now my problem, Miss Capwell, my problem is that when a new person usually comes in here, someone without any little or no previous professional experience, I usually start them out as a production assistant. This Capwell Country Club. It's pretty spectacular, isn't it? I haven't gotten over there yet, but I saw the photos. Anyway, production assistants usually pick up and deliver tape, time shows, get coffee. Eventually, if they're good enough, they can work their way up to producer, editor.
I see. Well, whatever. It's fun.
Well, you seem to be close friends with the owner here, so...
Well, actually, Mr. Montgomery, he just saw a tape that I did.
No, Mr. Montgomery was very clear that you should begin in a somewhat more elevated position. But since I don't know what your abilities are, we're going to have to find out what your place is here by trial and error. Let's just hope that your errors aren't too much of a trial.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to look at my tape, I'd be more than happy
I
to
have
show
a business meeting in 2 minutes. However, I don't want to leave you idle, so, I'm going to give you something to work on.
Oh.
A hot dog eating contest in Madeira. I believe the winner devoured 78 wieners before he passed out.
Does that include the rolls?
I don't know. Here's the press copy. Paste it up right away. We'll want it for the afternoon news in the human interest / comedy slot.
Right.
You'll need to do a final edit, a lead-in and follow copy, and the tag's not very good, so work on that too, would you?
Could you kind of tell me what a follow-up copy is?
Just exactly what it sounds like. Now, I am late, Miss Capwell. Please have that ready for me in 30 minutes when I get out of this meeting.
Good morning.
Yeah, well, it is so far. I came in expecting to do battle with Keith, and I found out I'll be working with you.
On what?
On the killing of that kid yesterday on the south side.
I'm not handling that case.
According to your boss, you are.
I don't know anything about it. What's your connection?
Well, you know, those kids are doing each other a lot of damage, you know. I was hoping if I could open some lines of communication down there, I could put a stop to it.
Well,
Councilman Wise came up with the idea.
Yeah, well, what's your plan of action?
I'm just going to get in as soon as I can and make some contacts. And the sooner I can get some cooperation out of this department, the better, because the situation is extremely delicate.
That sounds like a full-time commitment.
Well, I am committed to it, Julie. I'm not going to give up on trying to figure out what happened to Meyson by any means, but this is also urgent, and growing up around there, I have a pretty good idea what
I'm
those
sorry. I understand. You really don't have to explain. Besides, there aren't any new leads on Meyson anyway.
Well, there will be something soon, I'm sure. You know, it's been on the top.
I want to believe that, and so I will. What I don't know is why Timmons wants me to take this case. This is something he usually has to muck up on his own.
I wondered about that, too.
Do you know that I haven't heard from him in 5 days? Nobody's heard from him. Forget it. All right. Yeah, I'll help you with this case. Just tell me what you want me to do.
Well, I just want to go over whatever you've got as soon as possible.
The problem is, all I know is what's happening on the news. I don't have the files.
Well, who does?
Guess.
Keith?
Welcome to a bureaucratic nightmare.
I thought I was going to be working the streets, you see.
I wish you'd stop staring at me. It gives me the willies.
I liked it better when I thought you were a ghost.
Ghosts wear white sheets. Like that creep Keith. Maybe he's a ghost.
No, he's not. He's real. He stays the same all the time, inside and outside.
Well, it's too bad for the rest of us.
If you're not Meyson on the inside, how come you look like Meyson on the outside?
How'd you like me to tape your mouth up on the outside?
I wouldn't like it.
Then why don't you button it up? Or better yet, why don't you just disappear?
I live here.
Kids shouldn't live around grown-ups. Now, I'm a sick man, and you're making me sicker by the minute.
I saw that movie about the body snatchers. Is that where you are?
Kid, if I was going to snatch a body, I'd snatch one that didn't have a toothache.
And what did you do with Mason's inside?
I ate them. They were good, too. Especially his heart. I put a lot of chili pepper sauce on it. It was good.
Boy, you're really weird.
And I'm getting weirder by the minute. If I were you, I'd stay far away from me.
Sonny, are you feeling any better?
No, I'm not. Would you go tell this kid to play in the freeway or something? We gotta talk.
Brandon, sweetheart.
I did it right here.
Guess the idea, kid's lucky to be alive.
Now, look, I know you're not feeling well, but there's no reason to take it out on Brandon. He's just a kid.
I hate kids.
Oh, no, you don't. Come on, I don't believe that. When you're feeling better, when you're feeling more like yourself, we'll be giving you some Mason lessons. It'll only take a few days.
You just hold your ponies for a minute. I've been doing a lot of thinking. I've come to a decision, and I have decided that your brother is a humongous pain in the butt.
What's my brother got to do? Oh, my brother Keith.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Well, I tell you what, he can be kind of a nuisance sometimes, but doesn't mean any harm.
Well, he's your kin, so you have to put up with him, but I don't. And if he's part of this deal, I'm not going through with it.
But he has to be in on it.
Well, that's fine, and you can find yourself another Mason, because I'm pulling out.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I'll just wash my dust, girl.
The place is closed.
Good. Let's keep it that way. I want you to get out of town.
Now, you and Sophia really deserve each other. You're both bitter people that are trying to manipulate the world with a buck.
No, not the world. Just certain people.
So I'm the villain? Huh? I'm the one that ruined your marriage with Sophia? I'm the one that made Kelly's marriage on the rocks, right? Must be real nice to have me around town as a scapegoat. She can blame everything on me.
My daughter is very unhappy at this moment because of you.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. She was unhappy long before I came into the picture. She happens to be a woman that wants to be out on her own. Not a little daddy's little girl anymore, all right? I want her to win that struggle, with or without me. How about you?
She was depressed and vulnerable after she lost her baby, and you have done nothing but take advantage of her ever since.
I believe she loves me.
Isn't it interesting how you just manage to fall in love with wealthy women? Sophia throws you over, you move down the line to Kelly.
It's garbage, and you know it. I'd love Kelly if she didn't have a dime.
Once more, with feeling.
You know something, mister? I really don't give a damn what you believe, okay?
Young man, it is easy to love what Kelly has. She's beautiful, and she's sweet, and she's decent, and she should have a wonderful life, and she will. But not with you, because you're poison, and she knows it. Now, she may be confused on some things, but one thing is quite clear, she wants you out of her life. So I would suggest you take that offer. You're gonna get a better one.
You know something? You know what's nice about owning your own place? Is you can throw at anybody you want. Now get out.
Oh, you poor, pathetic fool. I don't think you know who you're dealing with. I don't have to buy you out. I could wipe you out in a couple of phone calls. You better think twice about that check.
Roger sprayed Ken Fred Curwood jaw by jaw at the crucial 50 franc point when Roger pulled suddenly ahead, downing 2 dogs at a time until he broke the record. Eden Castillo.
Oh, that bad, huh?
Oh, it's so nice to hear your voice. Say something meaningful to me.
I love you. What's going on?
Well, every job has its trivial sides, right? I mean, you can't deal with big issues all the time. You have to lighten up.
Oh, no, they've got her in the dog catcher beat.
I mean, we need this tape right away. I have no idea what I'm doing. You don't know what follow-up copy is, do you?
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
Oh. Well, how about with you?
Well, I'm up to a slow start. Keith is giving me the runaround.
Well, that doesn't seem too slow. You're right in the middle of the fire with that one. Oh, I should go. Okay. I live in fire.
Try to keep personal phone calls to a minimum, Miss Capwell.
That was my first one.
You finished editing that final piece yet?
Well, kind of, but you see, I have a question.
I should have asked it before. There is no time now. One of the things you will learn in this business, Miss Capwell, assuming you are in it that long, is that deadlines are the bottom line. Undoubtedly, you're used to a somewhat slower pace over at Capwell Enterprises. But here, the important thing is speed. Speed and accuracy, of course. But I'm going to have to give this to somebody else to finish it up. Well, don't look too disappointed, Miss Capwell. You'll get the hang of things eventually, I'm sure.
Castillo.
$40 million.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, Keith, listen, honey, I've been thinking about that plan of yours, okay?
Yeah, well, you can forget it because you've ruined everything.
Would you, please, excuse me, I'm busy now.
You better get yourself unbusy and talk to me.
Honey, I didn't mean, do you hold on a second?
I want to know why you didn't tell me that I'm handling the Chico Morales case.
Wait, what?
Better talk to me.
I'm sorry, could you just hold on a second?
What have you got that is more important than this case?
I am the boss here, and don't you forget it.
Oh, you're not going to start with that again, are you?
No!
What have you been doing for the last 4 days, Tim? Who is there with you?
None of your business.
Oh, yeah? Oh, it's going to be my business big time if Sonny walks out in this whole deal because of you.
Hey, listen, would you just both shut up for a second, and I'll take care of it, okay?
Oh, you better listen to me, Keith. If you don't come over here and you apologize to Sonny right this very minute, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a sacred vow to never let you touch me again. Do you know what that means? I'm going to draw it up for you. See, what happens is, you remember that silken cord that used to tie around my ankles and my wrists? That's never going to happen again. And we're never going to play Toro again. And you're never going to play Tango from the jungle again. That's right. And then I'm going to go ahead and teach Sonny the joys of peanut butter.
I apologize. Keep the damn robe. Take anything of mine you want. I got 2 silk suits in my closet. We can have the pants on.
The award-winning Santa-Barbara.
You know, Scott, it's going to be a little difficult living together if we're not speaking to each other.
I'm speaking to you.
Well, since Zach got here. Come on, we need a professional help around
Oh,
here.
come on, Heather. There are a lot of other doctors around.
Yeah, but Zach's here and he's willing to put in 2 days a week.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Doing grassroots community
Scott,
work.
come on. He's a friend of mine, and if you care about me at all, you'll accept that.
All right, okay. Look, that's what I'll do. I'll give him a chance, and I'll try to be nice to him, okay? Zach, you put in a really good morning today.
Hey, we all did. You know what? I'm starving. Why don't we go out to lunch? I'll treat.
That sounds like a good idea.
Oh, no. I have to keep an eye on my father. I have to check on him.
I just did, Scott, and it's fine. Jean's going to be with him all afternoon, and you haven't been out of the hospital in many hours, so it'll do you good to get out.
All right, okay, look, there's a pizza place right around the corner.
You know,
It's got
no.
the
If
food,
we're
good
gonna get
atmosphere.
away, why don't we get away? I've got just the perfect place.
Well? Well, what? You forgive me?
Hell no.
Why not?
If you think that one lousy I'm sorry and a big bag of pork skin is going to make me forgive you for the way you've been treating me, you got another thing coming.
Do you know how much, like, a bag of pork skins this size?
Keith. I think that Sonny's feelings have been hurt and that he wants a real apology, one from the heart.
You know what he called me a peckerwood. He said that you think that I am lower than a lizard's behind.
Turtle's butt. Can't you get anything right?
Keith, we are waiting.
Oh, this is great. Oh, all right, I'm sorry. I apologize from the bottom of my heart, okay?
Sonny?
Doesn't sound much like he means it.
Oh. Well, you expect me to get down on my knees and grovel. Is that what you expect me to do? All right, listen, I'm sorry I called you hick, I'm sorry I called you hillbilly. I'm sorry for all of those things.
What about what you called me when I was taking off my robe?
I'm sorry I called you, I'm sorry, I deeply apologetic for calling you exhibitionist. I'm sorry that I have made you feel unwelcome here. I'm sorry that I'm not sympathetic enough to your teeth. I'm sorry for all the imagined slights and everything else. I humbly beg your pardon from the bottom of my heart. I hope you can forgive and forget.
All right. You're on probation for now.
All right. Now, you two boys should just shake hands. You know, you could become good buddies out of this whole thing. Just shake hands, be friends. There we go.
Well, El Toro will ride tonight, huh? Yeah!
We've got to get down to business. I got all the details worked
You know
out.
what, now just hold your horses, because we ain't doing another thing until you get me to a dentist. I'm just about at the end of my tether.
Well, I told you, I've got this great home remedy. If you just let me try it on you.
I'd rather stick my head in a buzzsaw, okay? Either you get me to a dentist, or I'll be out of here quicker than juice through a goose.
Hey. Hey, Cruz. I'm just on my way out to lunch.
Well, this won't take long, Scott. I've been asked to get involved in the gang situation down here. There's a kid named Stick. Actually, his name was Carlos Morales. He was brought in here, I believe.
Yeah, he was. I treated him. Unfortunately, there wasn't much I can do. He was pretty far gone when he came in. He died within 5 minutes.
Who brought him in?
Oh, there were 3 kids. I tell you, they were younger than he was.
Do you remember their names or anything about them?
Well, they didn't stick around. They just basically dropped him off and split. But I heard one of them call another one, Critter.
Critter. Could you describe him or any of them?
Oh, man, I wish I paid more attention. You know, there are kids walking in and out of here all day. The guy Critter, he was about 5'8", maybe, dark hair, thin guy, big eyes. That's it.
Well, that's something. That's more than I had before.
It's a good thing you're getting involved with this again, Cruz. We could use all the help we can get.
Well, there, but for the grace of God, you know, I figure if we can reach even a couple of these kids and help them get out of here, we'll have done something good. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and reach more than a couple.
That's what keeps me going.
I'll be around.
All right. Take care.
It's called a split personality, Brandon.
You mean Mason's personality got split in half somehow? Like an amoeba?
Well, sort of. The other half is Sunny.
You mean there's 2 people inside of Mason's body?
No, 2 personalities.
Where's Mason's personality?
Well, temporarily got lost somewhere. I think maybe it was because of the accident. And then Sunny took over because Mason couldn't remember who he was.
How are we gonna get Mason back? I don't like this guy.
I know. I'm not sure. I think if we just teach Sonny about Mason little by little, maybe it'll come back to him. But in the meantime, we shouldn't tell anybody about this. I don't think they'd understand. We have to wait till the right time to let people know, okay? Can you keep a secret?
I kept a secret about the cab was coming to your wedding, didn't I?
You sure did. You're a sweetheart. Oh, what is this? Foreign intrigue? You couldn't come up with a better disguise than that? I mean, this is goofy.
They tried to talk me into one of your dresses and wigs first. Told him I wasn't having none of that. I'm 100% red-blooded U.S. male.
Incredibly, his feet were too big for your shoes.
Could we cut out the palaver and get to the dentist? I'm starting to see stars.
Okay, you drive, and I got to get back to the office. Julia's watching me like a hawk.
Fine. We're on our way. I left the dentist number by the phone in case there's an emergency, but otherwise we don't even want anybody to know where we are.
No problem. Maybe getting his toothache will help his personality.
I'll take care of you later, kid.
That's enough. We're gonna go. You be a good boy. We'll see you soon.
Okay, what are you doing? I just suggested rearranging the thing.
Just do me a favor, okay? Like, chill on all the cat road fights, all right? You people are all the same. You just have different ways of getting what you want. You know why, I had a little visit from your old man a little while ago.
Oh, and what is it you think I want now?
I think he sent you down here to try to find me out of the lair, same way as he did, and the answer is no. As a matter of fact, I'll figure out a way to buy you out.
Now, wait a second. Now, I don't know what my father just said to you. I just talked to him a little while ago. He wants me to, like, sell this lair and start working for him. I said no.
Oh, yeah, why?
Because I like this place. I feel like I put a lot of myself into this, more than just money. And I'll tell you something else. I like working with you. I mean, not when you're acting like this, though.
Well, hey, what do you expect from me, man? Your old man's down there trying to ruin me, trying to ruin this place?
Well, if he's going to have to try that, he's going to have to deal with both of us, isn't he?
Oh, yeah? How about what happens if it gets a little hot, huh? He starts getting on you. What are you going to do then? Pull your money out and find another playground to run around in?
Oh, that's very funny.
Oh, what do you
don't
want?
like me that much, do you? No, I don't understand this, because I've been a very good friend to you, but that's fine with me. That's fine with me. The main thing is here, I'm a partner in this club, and I'm going to protect my own interest in it.
Yeah? So am I.
Well, I certainly hope so. I mean, at times like this, though, the only thing you seem interested in is yourself.
I was reefing the Meyson, and I yelled at you to climb out and get the jib down, but you couldn't because the boat was feeling like mad, and the 10-foot waves made the boat broach.
That's when the boat goes over in the water.
Well, we were taking on so much sea, I didn't think we'd make it back, but the storm, it died down as quickly as it had come up. I'll never forget the vision of you bailing out the bilge all the way back to the mooring. God, you were terrific that day.
Yeah, it was only afterwards that I completely collapsed.
Well, the next day, we went out sailing, and there was no wind at all. We had to paddle back. Oh, well, that's me. I'd better take it. I'll see you in just a minute.
Scott, thanks for being such a good sport.
I don't feel like such a good sport. You know, I'm getting really tired of being patronized by Zach and your father all the time. All they do is go on and on, talking about their world.
Well, Scott, we have medicine. That's just as much a part of our world as it is yours.
But we never seem to talk about that, though. Look, Heather, it's just that we have such a little private time together, and lately we've been spending it so much sharing it with other people, especially Zach all of a sudden. Sorry, but I get a little testy when I can't have a relaxed, unpressured hour once in a while with the woman that I love.
Who says you can't?
Well, somehow a country club filled with rich, idle people wasn't my idea.
Scott, not all idle people are rich. You know what? Let me use your pen. I've got an idea. Excuse me, miss? Can you do me a favor, please? And give this note to Zach Kelton when he comes back to the table?
What did he look like?
That's easy. He's not hard to miss. He's very rich, very handsome, unmarried doctor.
Thanks, sure. I'll be happy to.
All the fruits in the world, Dole makes their juices from the most interesting. All 100% pure and natural. And you're still drinking plain orange juice every morning? The perfect vacation from orange juice to Dole.
She's the woman of the 80s. Sophisticated, innovative, sexy, sharp, and oh so smart. She bathing suits and baby booms, and never is she lazy.
You're nothing but a couch potato.
She's never late to celebrate. Real ambitious, not suspicious, on the go and in the know. Occasionally crazy.
When I'm up, I'm fine. What's going on?
Golden Girl So Dear, the baby boom premiere. Miss America, You'll Cheer. Only on NBC, Saturday.
Hi, Brandon. How are you?
Fine. Want a cookie?
No, thank you. I was looking for Keith. I wanted to see how he was feeling. He left work early. He looked sick.
Well, he must have gotten better because he came home and went out again.
Really? Where did he go? Where's your mother?
She went out too.
Well, who's taking care of you?
I am. It's only for a few hours.
I imagine that Keith and Gina, of all people, would leave you alone without telling you where they went.
I guess they just forgot.
Well, it's really important that I find Keith because there's an emergency at work. They didn't leave a note or anything?
No.
You got a little cookie on your cheek. Wait, let me get it off in the light. The note from your mom.
It's from yesterday.
If you need us, call us at 555-6234.
They're not there anymore.
Oh, that's okay. I'll try it anyway.
But I wasn't supposed to tell anybody that number.
Don't worry about it, okay? I found it all by myself. You didn't help me, and if they ask you, just tell them that I'll explain it to them, okay?
Okay, I guess.
Enjoy your cookie, okay?
Welcome home. Things didn't get any better, obviously.
My boss took the assignment away from me. I mean, I was so humiliated. I mean, a story about a hot dog eating contest, I can't even get it done on time.
Well, he threw you in there without any chance to get ready, to prepare
No,
yourself.
you are absolutely right. He wouldn't let me ask him any questions. I was just supposed to know everything.
Well, it sounds to me like he was going out of his way to make things tough on you.
think he resented having me being pushed on him by the owner of the station. He wouldn't even look at my story on a motto. All he kept doing was asking me questions about what it was like to be a cat girl in the country club. I think he was really excited about having me under his thumb.
You remember the card I gave you? It still holds true. You are the best. Just remember that.
I want to tell you something. Today I felt like the worst and the dumbest, the most useless.
Darling, this is the first day of a new job. Everybody feels that way. Things are bound to get better.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they're ever going to get better, if they're even going to keep me. And what about you? Keith end up helping me?
Well, no. Actually, Keith is acting stranger than usual. He gave the assignment to cover this thing to Julia, and he didn't even...
Turn this up.
What's wrong?
Turn this up quick. This is my story.
I'll tell you the worst
I can't believe this is on the air. I mean, he didn't... Livingston didn't even look at this. How did they do this without me knowing?
This is weird. Everywhere you look, everybody's best place to go. Wait, that's Critter. This is the guy I'm looking for. You just solved a big problem for me. That's Critter, right?
But you get used to it.
What are you saying? This is the guy that you...
Yeah, you get used to it.
Well, I don't know, but this is the guy I got to talk to. Well, I need to talk to him right away, in fact, tonight. Where does he live?
I don't know.
Well, where was that? Where was the basketball getting played? Maybe I could hook up with him at the playground or something.
Well, I really don't think I should tell you because he made me promise in return for his cooperation.
Well, darling, it's not like you're giving him over to the cops or something. I'm not going to hassle him. I just want to talk to the guy.
Yeah, sweetheart, I can't. I mean, I can't tell you. If I'm serious about being a journalist, I have to protect my sources. I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Why is new snap-top tie designed to stay closed at around 5 miles per hour on rugged terrain and sudden impact? Well, imagine the alternative. Snap-top Tide, a pretty neat idea from Tide.
Tonight on Matlock, a killer uses poor judgment when he frames Ben's client for murder. Then, a good old boy gone bad plunges Virgil and Gillespie into a tense drama on In the Heat of the Night, followed by an NBC News summer showcase with Maria Shriver tonight.